Hello everyone, I'm Samantha Chapman and welcome to this edition of 5 Talk Street. So Fort Worth just reached a major milestone in its journey to a better well-being. The city is now an official Blue Zones community, reflecting citywide changes that make healthier choices. And Matt Dufrene, he is here today to talk about this. Matt, you are the vice president of the Blue Zones Project in Fort Worth. So Matt, tell us all about this amazing initiative for the people who haven't heard about the Blue Zones Project. What is it?
So Blue Zones Project is a community-wide health and well-being initiative, and it was brought to Fort Worth in 2013 by the City of Fort Worth, by Texas Health Resources and the Fort Worth Chamber of Commerce. And Blue Zones Project is based on the original Blue Zones, which are places in the world where people are living longer lives but also much healthier lives. And Blue Zones Project is taking those lessons learned and applying them here in Fort Worth, and we've been doing that since 2013 and now have engaged nearly 500 organizations with Blue Zones Project.
So obviously you all did some studies to find out where Fort Worth is before you started the Blue Zones Project. So kind of tell us where was Fort Worth before Blue Zones started?
So what really brought about this initiative was the recognition that as a community, we're not in a good shape. We have to do something to address health and well-being. Matter of fact, every year we conduct an annual survey of health and well-being. It's called the Gallup Share Care Survey. And this same survey is conducted annually. When we did our baseline study, we were well below the national score. And as a matter of fact, out of 190 metro areas, Fort Worth would have ranked at 185th, so almost at the very bottom. But what's been so encouraging is that since that time, we've seen dramatic changes. Our score is now better than the national score, and we moved up from 185th place to now 58th place.
Wow.
So that's dramatic improvements, and we expect that to continue on for years to come.
Okay, so when we talk about health and wellness, tell us what specifically we're talking about here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what makes Blue Zones Project so unique is the approach. And it's about a community-wide initiative, and it's really based on the idea that we want to make sure and we're changing the environment in a positive way where people are spending the majority of their time. So for you and I, that might be where we work, but for students, it'll be in their school. And it's also about where people are making decisions about their health and well-being. So in grocery stores, in restaurants, but it's about making the healthy choice the easy choice. And that's kind of our mantra in the way that we approach our work in Fort Worth.
So when I go into Fort Worth, will I notice a difference? Will I say, ooh, I'm feeling real like we're in the Blue Zone right now? Does it feel that way?
I certainly hope that it does. But especially when our residents are going into restaurants and grocery stores, just as a great example, you'll see in the grocery store checkout lane, rather than candy and sugar sweetened beverages, you're going to see fresh fruit and produce and water. In restaurants, you'll see on the menus easily designating what are the healthy choices. But when people are in their places of employment or students are in their school, they're hearing that message as well. And hopefully you're seeing our billboards across town as well. But even at the community level, and we're talking about neighborhoods, homeowners associations, and even in faith communities, people are hearing the message and engaging with Blue Zones Project.
So there may be some businesses out there who are thinking, I would like to be a part of this. Do they get any kind of perks? Any perks for being a part of the Blue Zones Project?
Well, what we know is good health is good for business. And at the end of the day, what's so important from a business perspective is the same things that are good for you and I as consumers and just to make our lives healthier are also good for business. Healthy employees are more productive, they're absent less. So at the end of the day, what's really important is it's good for business for employees to be healthy as well.
Right, and I understand you all have dozens of partners who are all a part of this Blue Zones Project.
To date, we have nearly 500 partners that have embraced the principles of Blue Zones Project and counting. So every day we add more, but at its best, Blue Zones Project truly is collective impact and this public-private partnership model where multiple people are coming together for one common good, and that's to improve the well-being of Fort Worth.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much for sharing about Blue Zones Project, and to learn more on how you can take part in this Blue Zones personal pledge to make healthy choices in your life and find a list of restaurants and businesses that are making it easier, visit livelongfortworth.com.